Worship acoustic guitar players. If you make this mistake, you are killing your guitar tone. But the fix for it is simple and costs you nothing. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Blueprint Sounds. My name is Nathan Smith. We're in a multi-part series, Quick Tips for Worship Teams, and today we're going to help out our acoustic guitarists. So, what we're looking at is one chord and one problem with one chord, but I promise you, you or somebody you love may be doing this more often than they would choose to admit. Let's say I've got a D minor chord right here. Well, if you're in the heat of battle and you're strumming through all your chords, C, D minor, G, that kind of thing, you might make this mistake. See if you can figure out what it is. Here's the mistake. When it came to the D minor chord, I didn't play D minor. I played D minor over E. Here's what I mean. Take a look at this D minor chord again. It has 4 strings, and the strings are the D string, the 4th string, and the G, B, and E. That's how the D minor should sound, with the D note being the bottom or the bass note in my chord. It sounds good, it sounds focused. Well, when you wail on all your strings, all 6 of them, you're adding this low note. That's awful. Now you're no longer playing D minor. You're playing D minor over E. And D minor over E sounds terrible if you meant to play D minor. So the tip is, make sure that on all of your normal open chords, really on all of your chords, know where your bass note is and don't play more strings than that. And then F is another good example. Here I've got my F chord. It starts on that same string, that D string, with the 3rd finger on an F, so you get the F. But I don't want to play those 2 open strings down below because that's going to change the nature of my chord. If you do that, you are just sending junk out of your sound system, and it sounds awful. It totally muddies up the bass response, and it clashes with the rest of your chord, and it clashes with what your bass player is trying to do. So, take some time, go over those chords that you think you know, and quiz yourself. All right, if I play a C, do I know what the lowest note on a C chord should be? If you answered string 5, that's correct. Same thing for that D minor. That D minor was the D. Or an A. It's the A, it's not the low E string. So go back over your chords and make sure that they're ship-shape and tidy. Work on your picking technique until you can strum exactly what you want to strum and nothing more, and everybody will thank you, especially your sound guy. Hey, if that video helped, go to blueprintsounds.com and sign up for my free PDF, 23 Things What Every Worship Team and Tech Team Should Hear. It's full of good advice like this for every member of your team. Until then, God bless and bye.